Mara Elwood wanted peace. After 7 years in the city hospital working night shifts and seeing too much blood, she bought a house on a forgotten road near the town of Wren Hollow. Cheap fixer-upper surrounded by pine and silence. It was perfect, until she realized the house had no night. Not inside. Her first night there, she closed the blinds, turned off the lights and lay down, but it never got dark. A dull amber glow filled the house like an eternal sunset. She checked the windows, still glowing. No source, no sun. Just a warm, unnatural haze that shouldn't exist. She tried switching off the main breaker. The light stayed. It wasn't electric, it was just there. At 2:16 a.m. she heard footsteps in the hallway. She lived alone. Grabbing a kitchen knife, she crept toward the sound. Nothing, but the light seemed brighter. She checked the time. Again, still to 16. The clock wasn't broken. It was stuck by morning, or what she assumed was morning. Mara felt dizzy. Time felt wrong. Her phone battery drained in minutes. Her voice echoed a half-second late in some rooms. She stood by the hallway mirror and stared at herself. Her reflection blinked first. Over the next 2 days, things got worse. She began seeing shadows, but only in mirrors. Voices whispered from corners when her back was turned. A child's laughter came from beneath the floor. One night, she tried to sleep in the bathtub with every light off. Still that amber glow. Still to 16 a.m., still wide awake on the 4th day. Mara peeled back the wallpaper in the hallway. Behind it, symbols etched directly into the wall, spiraling upward in tiny, meticulous strokes. Hundreds of names, most of them scratched out, except one. Mara. Fresh, carved deep beneath it. A date she didn't recognize, July 18, 1973. She wasn't born yet, but she was certain she'd been here before. And someone remembered. Mara didn't sleep anymore. The amber light had seeped under her skin. Her veins glowed faintly beneath her wrists. Her shadow never moved, and the mirror version of her had stopped copying. It just watched. She tried to leave, packed her bags, got into her car, but the road outside the house now twisted in a loop. No matter how far she drove, she ended up back in the gravel driveway. Once she kept driving for 3 hours. The gas needle never moved. The sky never changed. The time on her dashboard, to 16 a.m. She screamed until her throat gave out. No one heard, because the house had taken her outside of time. That night, if it even was night, she found the attic door open. She hadn't touched it. Dust curled in the amber air. She climbed slowly inside. Old furniture, cracked dolls, and a wall covered in black and white photographs. All the same house. Different people, different decades. Same hallway. Same amber light. Each photo had a name and a red X drawn through it. Except the last. A man, early 30s. No eyes. Just a smile that stretched too far. No name, no X, just a label. He stayed too long. She turned and he was there, standing behind her in the attic. Not breathing, not blinking, just watching. His mouth opened. And kept opening, and kept opening, until it cracked at the edges like torn paper, and the amber light began pouring out of him. Mara ran downstairs into the hallway. Mirror, not past it, into it. She didn't think, she didn't feel, she just moved inside the mirror world. Everything was backwards. The house decayed, rotting, but it was dark. Finally, dark. She could breathe. Again, she looked at herself in the glass. She wasn't glowing anymore, but something moved behind her. The man he'd followed her. And in this world, he had eyes, hundreds of them, growing like tumors across his face and arms, all blinking in unison. He whispered, "You saw the light. You can't unsee it. You belong now." Mara grabbed a shard of broken glass from the floor. She didn't hesitate. She stabbed herself in the chest right below the collarbone, where the amber glow pulsed faintly beneath her skin. The light flickered. The man screamed. The entire mirror house began to collapse. Mara woke up in her real house, covered in dust. The amber glow was gone. It was morning. Birds chirped. The clock said 7:12 a.m. She laughed. She cried. She packed her things and ran. The house was sold 6 months later to a young couple. No history on record. Fresh paint, new windows, but one thing couldn't be changed. Every night, at 2:16 a.m., the entire house fills with a soft amber light, and in the mirror by the stairs, a woman with dark eyes and a scar on her chest watches, smiling, waiting.